Once upon a time, there were three little pig kids named Penny, Pete, and Paul. They lived CV'd with their mother in a cozy little house. One day, their mother said, "It is time for you to build your own houses so you can be safe and independent." The little pig kids were excited about the adventure ahead of them and each began to dream of the perfect house. Penny, the first little pig kid, decided to build her house with straw. It was light and easy to build. She gathered bundles of straw from the nearby fields and quickly put her house together. As she finished, she danced around happily, proud of her new home. She loved the bright yellow color of the straw and how it smelled of the fresh countryside. However, Penny did not think much about how strong her house was and focused instead on how fast she could finish. After completing her straw house, she invited her friends to come over for a tea party. Next, Pete, the second little pig kid, wanted his house to be stronger than Penny's. He chose to build his house with sticks. He found strong branches in the woods and carefully arranged them to create a cozy structure. It took a little longer, but he was proud of his work. When he finished, Pete invited Penny over to see his new house. They both laughed and played games, feeling safe and secure in their homes. However, they were unaware of the danger lurking nearby. While they played, the big bad wolf was watching them from a distance, thinking about how he could trick the little pig kids. Paul, the third little pig kid, was the wisest of them all. He wanted his house to be very strong, so he decided to build it with bricks. He worked hard, digging the foundation and carefully placing each brick. It took a long time, and he even had to work late into the evening. But Paul knew that hard work would pay off. When he finally completed his sturdy brick house, he felt a great sense of accomplishment. He invited Penny and Pete to see his home, and they marveled at how strong and well-built it was. The three little pig kids enjoyed a wonderful evening together, sharing stories and laughter inside Paul's brick house. One day, a big bad wolf came to the village. He was hungry and saw the houses of the three little pig kids. He went to Penny's house first and knocked on the door. Little pig, let me come in," he said. "Not by the hair on my chinny chin," said Penny. "Then I will huff and I will puff and I will blow your house down," said the wolf. With a big blow, the straw house flew away. Penny ran to Pete's house for safety. The wolf followed her, and when he reached the stick house, he knocked on the door. Little pig, let me come in," said the wolf. "Not by the hair on my chinny chin," said Pete. "Then I will huff and I will puff and I will blow your house down," said the wolf. He huffed and puffed until the stick house collapsed. Penny and Pete ran as fast as they could to Paul's brick house. They were scared, but Paul was ready. He had seen what happened to the other houses and had locked his door tight. The wolf arrived and knocked on the door of the brick house. Little pig, let me come in," he said. "Not by the hair on my chinny chin," said Paul. "Then I will huff and I will puff and I will blow your house down," said the wolf. But no matter how hard he huffed and puffed, the brick house did not budge. Frustrated, the wolf tried again and again, but the brick house stood strong. The three little pig kids felt safe inside. They laughed at the silly wolf who could not get in. Finally, the wolf gave up and ran away to find something else to eat. The three little pig kids cheered and hugged each other. That day, they learned an important lesson. They realized that hard work and careful planning were important. The straw and stick houses might have been easy to build, but they were not strong enough to keep them safe. From that day on, they promised to always work hard and make good choices. They lived happily ever after in their strong brick house, knowing they could face any challenge together. They also decided to help their friends in the village understand the importance of building strong homes. Penny and Pete often visited Paul, and together they organized building workshops to teach others about the value of hard work and planning. The little pig kids became role models for the others, showing that by working together and sharing knowledge, they could create a safe and happy community. The lesson of the story is that hard work and careful planning are essential for safety and success. Making good choices helps us overcome challenges and keeps us secure. It also teaches us the importance of helping others and sharing knowledge, creating a supportive community where everyone can thrive.